Hello and welcome back to Adventures of WellUmMe. Today we're going to do another Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter deck for the Speed Duel format. We have the Duelists of Tomorrow pack. So it gives you 3 decks to start your speed dueling. Wanting to start Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards again on the channel, and especially the single pack Sundays. So we'll be starting that hopefully again soon. Looking forward to it. And yeah, we'll see how we go with that. Anyway, check this out. Okay, so we have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel starter decks for Duelists of Tomorrow. So Kaiba, Joey, and My Valentine. Let's get into these. Last time we looked at the one that had Yugi, Pegasus, and Shizu. I really liked the way it looked. It was the first time I kind of had any of the Speed Duel format cards, seen them before. This does not want to open properly. I really like the idea of it. Still haven't had a chance to play with it because I'm recording this pretty much back to back. But the concept of it being that it's like a really quick format as well, I think it's a great idea. I like these packs. The only thing I was complaining about is that they've got rip tabs on them, and I'd love it if they didn't have that instead. So again, there's a playmat. I think this is the exact same playmat as the other one. So if you want to check that out, check the previous video. I'm not going to spend the time opening that at the moment. So in here we have our variant cards. We're going to look at these straight away. So these ones are kind of like ideal to swap in and out, and they're kind of the I don't know, the rare cards that you'd get. We've got Champion's Vigilance. If you control a level 7 or higher normal monster when a monster would be summoned or a spell trap card is activated, negate the summon or activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Fusion Gate. While this card is on the field, the turn player can fusion summon 1 fusion monster from the extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from the hand or the field. And Amazoness Village. All Amazoness monsters gain 200 attack once per turn when an Amazoness monster is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon 1 Amazoness monster from your deck with a level less than or equal to that Amazoness monster in the graveyard. Okay, I do believe there are some Speed Duel decks that are for pre-order at the moment that kind of work well with some of these characters. I believe that might be completely falsified information. It might just be Kaiba that's oh no, I ripped it, that it's designed for, but we'll see. I'm going to first go through My Valentine, but yeah, because this is a newer format, I believe that there's a couple of decks boosters out at the moment. There's a Joey one, I believe, and then kind of one that's helping Kaiba. There's a Yugi one. Don't know what they're called, but I've just seen them floating around the internet and looking at doing them for the single pack Sundays. Let's just go through these. We've got Harpy Lady 1, Harpy Lady 2, Harpy Lady 3, Harpy Lady Sisters, Amazoness Chain Master, Amazoness Swordswoman, Amazoness Sage, Bird Face, 2 of those, Sonic Shooter, Elegant Egotist, 2 of those, Triangle Ecstasy Spark, Cyber Shield, Harpy's Hunting Ground, Amazoness Heirloom, Amazoness Archers, Windstorm of Itaqua, Shadow of Eyes, and Wild Tornado. Now, the skill cards, we have Aroma Strategy. You may look at the top card of your deck at any time. That's from the original series there. That's awesome. Flight of the Harpies. If you lose 1,800 or more LP, you can activate this skill during your next draw phase. During the draw phase, you may search your deck for a Harpy card, reveal it to your opponent, and add it to your hand instead of drawing. If you do that, flip this card over. And Tribal Synergy. If you have an Amazoness monster and a Harpy monster in your hand, reveal them and draw 1 card. If you control an Amazoness monster and a Harpy monster, draw 2 cards. Each of these skills can only be used once per duel. So that's that one there for Mai. It's a mix between the Harpies and the Amazoness cards. It's really cool. Fortunately, because I've kind of ripped that pull tab there, I don't know how long this little cardboard sleeve's gonna last. Which is annoying. Let's open Kaiba, because Joey used to be my favorite character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Absolutely loved that character. So, gonna keep him for last. We have Blue Eyes White Dragon, Battleox, Ryotishin Powered, Lost Dragon number 2, Lord of D, Twin-Headed Behemoth, Tyrant Dragon, Spirit Ryu, Kyberman, the Flute of Summoning Dragon, Stamping Destruction, Cost Down, Best Stream of Destruction, Mountain, Interdimensional Matter Transporter, Dragon's Rebirth, and Trap Jammer. Alright, so we have Peak Performance. All Dragon, Wing-Based, and Thunder monsters on the field gain 200 attack and defense. Beatdown. If you control a level 5 or higher monster, you can activate this skill. All monsters you currently control gain 300 attack. For each level 5 or higher monster you control, at the end of your turn, flip this card over. And Dragon Caller. Once per duel, you can use one of the following skills. If you successfully normal summon Lord of D and add one the Flute of Summoning Dragon from your deck or graveyard to your hand, add reveal the Flute of Summoning Dragon from your hand, then add one Lord of D from your deck or graveyard to your hand. That's a good way to get that card out in the field. I like that. Yeah, definitely interested in playing some of these, getting some of the boosters, mixing it up a little. But it sounds like speed dueling is going to be a good thing for my friends and I to get into, because I think it's just most of the card games, because I have a heap of different cards and card games, and I think they just get a little bit intimidated by all the choices they have to make. So speed duels could probably help ease that a little bit. Anyway, we have Red Eyes Black Dragon, Meteor Dragon, Flame Manipulator, Asaki the Legendary Swordsman, Alligator Sword, Betty B Dragon, Time Wizard, Little Wingard, Copycat, Gearfed the Iron Knight, Polymerization, 2 of those, Stray Lambs, Legendary Sword, Sogen, Dice Foon, Graceful Dice, Skull Dice, Kunai with Chain, Red Eyes Spirit, and we've got 3 fusion cards. We have Flame Swordsman, Thousand Dragon, and Alligator Sword Dragon, which I really like that deck. Alright, Grit. At the start of your turn, call 2 numbers and roll a 6-sided die. If you roll a number you called, your life points do not get lower than 1 until the end of your opponent's next turn. This skill can only be used once per duel. Last, Gamble. At the start of the 5th turn, activate this skill. Count both players' turns. During your main phase, you can reduce your LP to 100 and discard 2 cards from your hand. Roll a 6-sided die and draw cards equal to the result. This skill can only be used once per duel. And Palomization. That's weird. Palomization. During your turn, you may reveal 1 normal monster in your hand. This turn, that monster can substitute for any 1 fusion material. If you do, the other fusion materials must be the correct ones. This skill can only be used once per duel. So Joey's whole spiel with this is that it's kind of luck based. That's pretty much it. But that is the Duelists of Tomorrow starter set there. Definitely love that. Gonna be looking at the booster packs, see where I can get them, and then start single pack Sunday with those. So we'll see where we go with that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to see more content coming your way. Anyway, that is it for today, guys, and I'll catch you next time.